10 times a day. Thanking y'all again for tuning in. Feeling good today. The weather is beautiful at our favorite compound out here. And I always want to say thank you. I always have a grateful spirit. Thank God for health and strength. Thank God for my family, my friends. Thank God for the gift of life. And I wanted to come to talk a little bit more about the Emergency Shelter Investment Group. As y'all know, I'm 10 times a day, meaning that there's no limit to the amount of improvement we can attempt to do and that we can do in this beautiful gift of life that we all have. At least 10 times a day, we should be making improvements on the way we think, the way we interact with others, and the planet and the life we have been so graciously given. But the Emergency Shelter Group was developed through hardworking men, mainly in America, but we know that there's people all over the world that work 9 to 5s, work a lot of overtime. Most of us don't have a time to really live like we all plan to when we retire. I always like to use the example of the Matrix movie, which a lot of people use the example of the Matrix movie when you think that, this is all you can do is just go to work, come home, try to eat the best you can, get some rest so you can get up and go back to work the next day, and then you leave the earth. I just think that, there's so much more we can do as far as getting the most out of our life that we can, as far as being creative, like art, building communities, a better way of interacting with our fellow man, better ways to extend the longevity of the life we have, better ways to create technology for the planet that we live in, better ways to support our family and our friends, and pass the information on to our loved ones. I'm so grateful for the opportunity to express the knowledge that I've been so graciously given. I don't claim to know everything, but I think everyone should pass on whatever information they have. We created the Emergency Shelter Investment Group because we realized that the economy is so aggressive that we had to try to think of ways to where we could make our money work for us that we work so hard for. And we feel like the best people to trust to work with are the people that you work with year in, year out, that you laugh with, you work with every day, year in, year out, and to be transparent and to go through the bank. Nobody's taking no money and putting it in no shoebox. We all pitch in our nickels and dimes and we vote on good investment ideas. We all breathe the same air that Bill Gates and Donald Trump and Warren Buffett, all the billionaires, Mark Zuckerberg. There's all kind of examples to show you that you as a human being can do great things. All you have to do is want to do it. And if you don't want to do big things, there's nothing wrong with being grateful for whatever we have now. Just as I'm grateful for whatever I have now as far as health and strength, transportation, I have a roof over my head, I have food to eat. But I look around the world we live in and I see the remarkable advancements that mankind have made. And it influences me, just like I'm sure it influences you and a lot of other people, to try to contribute, to do your part to make life better for each other. So that's what Emergency Shelter is. It's just a group of men and women, working class men and women, that decided the best way to get the most out of this life is to put our nickels and dimes together and pitch our ideas in a hat on what good, safe, uh, doable investments ideas that we can come up with, because most of us don't have the access to Wall Street or the big stock brokers. But you never know. Sometimes you could be walking right past somebody that has important information that could change our lives. That's why I'm real careful how I treat people. And that's what emergency shelter is. And I got to remind y'all that on May the 31st at 11 a.m. at the Aquarium Restaurant on the Kima Boardwalk, we are giving away free food from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Saturday, May the 31st, from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Now, we did a video explaining that the parking is limited. So that means that we usually park for free because we usually get there early. And there is a space to have free parking, but the space is limited. Other than that, if you're in a financial bind, it'd be best to ride with a friend or loved one and just let them make the block, and you come get you a plate of food to take with you. And nobody's trying to sell you nothing. Now, we're going to do our best to provide entertainment as far as some light music. The name of the celebration is You Deserve a Break Today. Because of the pandemic, we went to enough funerals to make us start thinking that instead of waiting until we leave this earth to tell people how much we appreciated the people that we work with that are no longer with us, why not give each other the encouragement while we're living and let each other know while we're living that we love you and we thank you for making us laugh, for helping us on the job, for working with us on our jobs, and for, just trying to make this life a better place. People really do make the world go round. Sometimes you could be in a bad mood and someone will say something that just makes you feel a lot better about the day. So this is our way of taking it to the next level, because to me, we all have so much more potential than we access. And I'm thinking, look around the world we live in. We have 2 eyes, 2 ears, and 1 mouth. And you see so many great advancements in the world. And I'm like, okay, maybe this is why I am born into this beautiful, technologically advanced environment, because maybe I'm supposed to do something great. And the emergency shelter is our attempt to do something great for our country, for the world, for mankind, and just to show each other what it takes to live the highest quality of life that you can. And we want to have a community, and we want to have a safe, protected environment to where we all work together. 1 light bill, 1 gas bill, 1 water bill, 1 grocery bill, but everybody's got their own place to live, their own style of place to live, and we want to do it in a way to where nobody feels crowded. You have your own yard, you have space in between your own house and your fellow pioneer's house. You have the opportunity to eat at a beautiful restaurant designed for this environment of emergency shelter. We're going to take the word shelter to a whole nother level. A modernized, ecologically advanced system, solar panels. We want to be able to come when we get off work and there's a staff that has the food prepared with a menu that the members do not pay for, like a club, like an exclusive club, an investment club in land and real estate. And we want to know who our neighbors are. And we want to feel safe in our community. And we don't want nobody discriminating against the color of your skin or your religion. We all want to be law-abiding peace-seeking, respectful people. We want our children to be safe. We want to know the people we are living around. And then we want to encourage people that feel the same way to do business in our community. And this is the legacy that we want to live. When we leave this earth, we want people to use the emergency shelter investments blueprint as an example for the next generation of men and women who are coming into life. I'm just so grateful and so thankful each step of the way, just taking the first steps to towards this vision has already gave me motivation. And this is my purpose and our fellow pioneers' purpose. There's no leaders in emergency shelter investments. We're all pioneers. I'm speaking on the shoulders of the men and women who understand, who I work with every day, who agree that we need to do something together. We know each other. We've been knowing each other for years. It just so happened that I'm in a position to where I'm one of the first to kind of put it out there to the world. Everything is done through the bank. Nothing is in a shoebox at nobody's house. Everything is transparent. Everybody knows every member. Everybody knows how much everybody contributed. We're going to probably do a $10 a month membership, just so that we can keep printing up flyers when we have events, just stuff to keep the communication going. But when it's time to invest, you go to your own bank and you decide that if you want to invest on the idea that is presented through emergency shelter investments. And that paperwork will be placed before you, your attorney, and the bank. And you will have a spreadsheet showing how much your return will be, depending on how much your investment will be when we come to the investment property or investment venture that we vote on. And if you do not want to participate in that particular project, you're still a member, $10 a month. Now, y'all know if y'all want to support us, I put it in the description of the 10 times a day YouTube channel, which is ESI Forever 24 at gmail.com if you want to use your Zelle app. If you want to use Cash App, it's ESI 3000. And those are the two platforms we're using to receive contributions. And we're going to just take it one day at a time. And we are so happy to be on social media, sharing our adventure with the whole world, sharing our fight, our plans, our movement with the whole world, and hopefully we inspire someone. And what goes around comes around, because I'm always getting inspiration from different people on social media. And let me just say thank you. And like we tell each other, get ready. And once again, please hit the subscribe button. It's free. Just hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, hit the share button, share the videos that you like with your friends and family, and also hit the notification button so that you will be up to date on whenever we have free celebrations and free events. Okay? Get ready.